So I'm starting the process of cutting off this 13 tooth sprocket that's been welded on. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start off with the angle grinder and I'm going to run it in gear and see if I can get it fairly close to a 20 mil diameter to start with, and then I might be able to put a hole saw over that. So let's have a try and see what we're going to get, or I'm going to have to cut it off like a badly cut pie. Let's have a look. Okay, let's start it up and see what the story is. Where are my ears? It's already in gear. I need to get it the outside of the splines are 20 mil, so okay, so I'm miles out. A bit close. I think I'll try and slice down and break it off. Oh, woohoo, look at this. Oh, nice. I've started to cut it so we can see the splines in there. So because they've only welded on the front, I'm not going to be, I should be able to just surgically cut it off little bits and pieces and then get in with a tiny little die grinder and tidy it up. So let me have a go, and maybe I'll try time lapse. So this is how far we've got. Let me zoom in. So it's pretty chewed up, but that's a bit hot there. I'm managing to cut it away and get it back to where the shaft can be removed. So that's the biggest issue, is like it had to come off, and there's a bearing in behind there, so I just need to start the process. I don't know whether it's going to be inexpensive to get a replacement shaft, or it's going to be hard to get a replacement shaft. I'll attack that next. Actually, this evening I'll start hunting, and if I need to, I can just get in there and TIG those the splines up a little, just to get the sprocket on. It does have quite a, hang on, I'll grab it, stand by. So it does have quite a big boss on the sprocket. So we've got I don't know, maybe 8mm at least. So if it's sliding onto the back of those splines, and I can build them up a little at the front. I mean, they're not all completely munted. Yeah, there's we'll see, maybe this one I'm going to, well, we'll see. I mean, they seem, it's, if I cut away at the bottom along here, then I can break it off with just like a bit of fatigue on the, you know, the way you wiggle the metal, and get the fatigue and then let go. So it's only been welded around the front. We'll see how we go. You can see how it breaks away quite easily. It hasn't been well welded, so it's going to, oh, wrong hand, but there you go. Oh, hot. Where are we? Okay, I'm going in with a little carbide burr and just having a go at cleaning up what I can. Oh crikey, here we go, back. So I'll have a go and then come back. Okay, so I've cleaned it up. Let's zoom in. So I've cleaned it up with a rotary burr. I mean, it's hard to see. I mean, there you go, you can see the profile just to clear it, but it's a bit better one. But I think we've found, I think you can see the circlip groove there. Let's assume that's the circlip groove. I'll just zoom out of it. Now, where have we got our sprocket? So this has got quite a bit of a boss on the back, and there's actually quite a bit of meat left at the back of the of these splines. So back to the circlip groove. Wiggle, 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 go. Hang on. Get in there. Come on, you can do it. You've been here before. Ta-da! So that looks like the spline slot there. So I'm going to get a little cut-off wheel and cut a little spline and circlip, little circlip slot into there, and we'll see if we can get that to stay retained. Actually, I believe the sprocket has that boss at the back, so that no spacer is required. So, well, until I get a new shaft, that's what we're going to run with. 2 circlips and that fitting. So stand by and we'll have another go with the Dremel. Okay, so I've cut a I've cut a circlip groove into the shaft, and I'll put a circlip in and we'll see how it goes. So there we have it. 9-tooth sprocket on the front, 49 on the rear. I need to take a link out because we're fully adjusted and it's a little bit slack. But I just went up 1 and 4 driveway in second on idle, so I think it's going to be nice. So that's pretty much it. I'll put the cover on and we're done. New brake shoes in the back as well, and we go with the 30mm wide, so previous has been 25mm, so extra 5mm wider, and these are the soft compound, really grippy. I don't know if I've actually mentioned before, but I've upgraded to RTL or TLM or TLR200 hubs, both front and rear. So they are able to take a 110 by 30mm brake shoe, where the standard rear I think is 85 by 20 and the front I think is 85 by 25. I might be wrong. Please add your thoughts and comments, like and subscribe. Let's grow this channel.